Hey everybody, I'm Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom magazine. Very excited to be doing another episode of our Zoom views. This week we're joined by one of the members of the USGA's green section. Please welcome John Daniels. Hey, we'll insert some crowd noise. John, thanks for coming in
Okay, all right.
and chatting with me.
Well, excellent. Yeah, glad to be here.
Cool. So you posted an article recently that caught my eye about obviously there's a lot of things that have changed in golf recently with the pandemic, and we're kind of looking at that ourselves in Golfdom. So I thought you'd be a good guy to talk to with some of these things. I guess my first question is just how do you feel like golf has responded to the pandemic?
I think overwhelmingly positive. I think superintendents just by nature are excellent problem solvers, and when faced with a new problem that they have to come to some solution, they're very excellent at doing just that. So they were some of the inspiration to the article that I wrote, just with conversations across the country. And then actually going to see firsthand some of these different course operation setups, whether it was putting noodles in the cup, to protect people as they're retrieving their ball from the hole, or just trying to minimize the number of touch points on a golf course. So it was good to see the creative solutions that were implemented very quickly, and also very positive to see how many people continued to play golf, and actually maybe picked up golf that had for one reason or another kind of gotten away from the sport. So I think where golf was played, I saw a lot of activity, and heard a lot of busy rounds. Courses were one of the post-coronavirus recreational activities that were very popular among the public.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with all that, and it's been neat to see how our readers have responded. And and just another curveball for these guys, but they seem to be able to handle anything that's thrown at them. But I'm just curious. Did you feel like going to 10 ever? Was there anything that got left off the list last minute that you changed your mind on?
There were some that I had to kind of cross off to try to get down to 9. I was trying to keep it relatively short. What other ones that would have been considerations would have been flower beds, kind of on golf courses, very prominent ornate flower beds, just the amount of labor hours that it requires to, plant those annuals, to mulch, to weed, to water. That's an area that can, be simplified depending on the type of plantings that are used, and really help to streamline your operations. But probably the biggest one that I feel like during this past spring was the expectations of golfers. And when I was seeing different states where golf was either allowed or not allowed, or there was this period of uncertainty, I felt like the irrational expectations among golfers, some golfers. I didn't hear them. I didn't see them. I felt like everybody was just really enjoying the game, and kind of just happy to be outside, getting exercise, playing golf, and so that's the thing that I hope maybe can be reset, is some of these expectations around the day-to-day requirements of a golf course, because faster greens doesn't necessarily make for a more enjoyable experience. So, kind of understanding what, goes into a fun golfing round, I think. It was cool to see everybody out there, in March and April, and even beginning part of May, where they were just happy to be out there.
Yeah, everybody kind of got their hands slapped a little bit, and it's like, hey, instead of being needy for nitpicky about things, how about just being happy to be out here? And we saw a lot about that. That's cool. You're traveling, so you went up to Wisconsin. What's it been like for to have your job? Have you been able to get out and see some courses, and does it feel different to have your job at this time?
Yes, I mean we've definitely adjusted some of our procedures with trying to minimize interactions, and keep social distancing during visits. So for example, riding in a golf cart by myself, or just walking. Some minor changes, but overall, it's golf like you know it. I think the greatest change that's still evident on all the courses I've worked with are the changes to the hole. You still don't have, you have some type of, device, whether it's a section of PVC or a pool noodle or some other kind of contraption that is allowing golfers to retrieve the golf ball out of the hole a little easier, and not having bunker rakes. But by and large, I think, people are starting to get back to, golfing as they've accustomed to.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk to you about bunker rakes real quick. And
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about what's going to go on with bunkers? Do you think that our superintendent, if we pull all the bunker rakes in and guys are just kind of kicking the sand, is that, I mean, that's fine with me, but I mean, is that really going to change? Is that just going to become a new idea that hey, you don't have to have, it's a bunker and just play the ball as it lies? It might not be perfectly raked when you get there.
I think we'll see a number of courses that still don't utilize bunker rakes like they were before, and so whether that means they have just a reduced number of bunker rakes, or they don't put rakes out at all, and they just encompass that daily ranking in the beginning of the before rounds go out, and they expect golfers to kind of brush aside any deep footprints. I personally have no problem with not having rakes out. From being a golfer, going to play courses, I can tell you a lot of the courses I play, people don't know how to use a rake, or that understand that that's part of the game. So for me, among my friends, it's kind of business as usual for some of the courses we play. I think that just the ease of being able to mow around some of these bunkers, and not have to have an employee get off every single 5 or 6 feet to move a rake. I think can provide some serious labor savings over the course of a year. So I would like to see bunkers become more challenging, and personally, that's from the professional level all the way down to the municipality down the street. I think bunkers, by and large, have gotten the expectations have gotten out of hand. Personally, that's what I feel like. So I feel like if there's one way for bunkers to go, I feel like they should go a little bit more challenging.
Okay, good. And you're in Dallas, right, John?
Yes, sir.
What's the golf scene like in Dallas right now? I know, it's been, you guys have had some, warm weather and whatnot. What is everybody pretty busy down there?
I'd say in much of Texas, where golf courses, a lot of golf courses never shut down. They continued to play, just under some different setups, whether it was no carts or greater spacing between tee times. But we had a lot of golf courses where they continued to be open. And I can tell you, the courses I've visited with, March and April, they saw greater rounds than they did in the last 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 5 years. So this spring was very, very busy for courses that were open. One superintendent put it to me as every weekday is like a weekend now, and every weekend's like a holiday weekend.
Oh.
And they're just seeing tons and tons of activity. I mean, tons of rounds, 280, 300 rounds in a single day on an 18-hole course. And just really, it's exciting to see, and hopefully this momentum continues for the years, and we pick up some golfers that we maybe had lost in the past, or we, attract new golfers during this period.
Okay, that's exciting. That's an interesting thought. I haven't thought of it like that, but that's pretty cool. That's keeping everybody plenty busy. So, well, John, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today. Good food for thought, and appreciate you putting that article together. And then we'll also put something similar together in the new issue of Golfdom. So thanks for helping us out. Continued success, and hope you guys at the green section are all doing well.
Great. Well, yeah, really appreciate the time, and look forward to reading the articles. And if anybody's interested, we still have a good collection of articles on our website. We put together within the USGA website COVID specific information center. So golf facilities, superintendents, PGA professionals. We work together with some of the different allied golf associations to try to collate a bunch of resources that might be helpful for individuals that are, trying to figure out how to overcome some of these issues.
Okay, great. We'll keep an eye out for that too. So, all right, John, appreciate it. You guys stay safe, and we'll see you out there soon on the golf course. Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Everybody, this is John Daniels. He's with the USGA Green Section. I'm Seth Jones. Thanks for watching us here on Golfdom's Zoom Views.